Sit down, shut up, make yourself comfortable. The 10-Minute Off-Road Podcast is about to begin. I'm very disappointed in you. Hey, did you know that Argentina is cold? Yeah, it's bordering chilly. Hello, welcome to the 10-Minute Off-Road Podcast. I'm your host, Nikki G. I'm here to inform, entertain, and delight your ear holes with all things off-road for the next 10 minutes or so. Why 10 minutes? That's about how long till the pain medication wears off. I'll explain later. Alright, before we get started, I need to go through the legal mumbo-jumbo, but I don't have to because I have enslaved AI interns. Take it away, enslaved AI interns.
You're listening to the 10-Minute Off-Road Podcast, the podcast for the off-roader with a short attention span.
Got something to say? We would love to hear from you. Just contact the 10-Minute Off-Road Podcast at 10minuteoffroad@gmail.com. That's 10minuteoffroad@gmail.com. Or leave a comment on our YouTube channel.
You can listen to the 10-Minute Off-Road Podcast on whatever the hell you're listening to it on now, including Spotify, Apple Podcast, Amazon Music, Odyssey, Podbean, Pocket Cast, Podchaser, and iHeartRadio, or through our website, 10minuteoffroad.com.
You can follow the 10-Minute Off-Road Podcast on Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube, but never TikTok.
Thank you, enslaved AI interns. You're worth every penny. Boy, the chickens are crowing in the back. I hope I could filter that out, but if not, enjoy the sounds of the chickens laying me a free breakfast. All right, so where do I start? It's been a while since I put out a podcast. I've been very, very busy. Every time I try to get some time to record one, I'm always interrupted. The 10-Minute Off-Road Podcast Nikki G recording studio is shared by the family, so I don't get much quiet time this past few weeks to lay down some tracks. But I'm got some time today. I'm doing it. I am not in the house. I'm outside in my shop. That's why you hear the outside noises. But, deal with it. This ain't no professional podcast. If it was, I'd have Danny Bonaducci or Henry Winkler, some other cool guest speaker, but nope, it's just me. All right, so lots happened. I'd like to say that I was planning on going to the All-Wheel Drive Fest in October, but I couldn't because a family member was getting married and my presence was required to be there. So, I had to skip All-Wheel Drive Fest. First time since they started it that I've missed it. It looks, from the pictures I've seen that they posted on Facebook, it looked like a hoot. Sad I missed it. But Randy, if you're listening, next year I'll be there. So the week after All-Wheel Drive Fest, I had some friends that took some time off work, and we were going to go up to Fisca, we were supposed to go up to Virginia. But I had a day or two off before we were supposed to go. And I said, you know what, I'm just going to drive up there and scout around, make sure everything's copacetic. The government shutdown had me a little worried about things. And drove up to Virginia. It only took me about 2.5 hours. A couple of roads we were going to go on were closed, cut our campsites down in half, so we made an audible last-minute call and changed to go exploring the southwestern portion of Fisca. So we decided to go down Forest Service Road, started with 479 and on to 1206, and on to another one that was at the bottom of it. And tell you that they were very nice, smooth roads. Enjoyed them. Not a whole lot of scenery to see. Camping in that portion of Fisca is only at designated campsites. And everyone we saw was kind of smallish. We had a small group. So we kept on pressing on. Our alternate destination was Auger Hole Road in the Toxaway Game Lands, where we knew there would be very large campsites that we could camp, dispersed campsites, so we wouldn't be crowded by other people. So we went through the 2 or 3 Forest Service roads that we did, and they were very nice. Got on the main road, drove 20 minutes to Gorges State Park, entered Gorges State Park. Going down the hill in Gorges State Park, about maybe a quarter mile from the Auger Hole Chestnut Mountain Road trailhead, and it was raining out. Forgot to mention that. Came up to a tight curve. I wasn't going fast, at least I don't think I was. But went to turn, the Jeep went straight, I panicked, I floored the brakes, trying to get it to skid to a stop. I bumped into a guardrail, snapped my Rubicon Express control arm that I've had for thousands of years, and it just took thousands and thousands of years of punishment and abuse, and it finally just gave out, snapped in half. Limped the Jeep back up the hill to the Welcome Center parking lot, called for a tow truck. So I got home, the rest of the group went on to another alternative campsite without me, which, I was kind of sad that I missed it, and I'm kind of upset that I ruined a day of travel for everybody else. And I was feeling kind of depressed about that. Ordered parts for my Jeep, awaiting parts to fix the Jeep. Jeep really not seriously damaged, I don't think. I drove it around the neighborhood. It seems that all it needs is a control arm and a shock. But then on Saturday morning, working in my backyard, not going to get into the details about how clumsy I am, but I tripped and fell, fractured my ankle. So yeah, now I am in a big plastic boot, in pain, uncomfortable, awaiting surgery next week to have my ankle repaired. They're going to put a metal plate in it, so I will be more machine than man now. But I got to stay off of it. I'm going to be immobile for 6 weeks, and then 2 weeks of very light use and physical therapy, and then I think they're returning me back to service February 2nd. So the good thing is now I got the holidays off. Bad news is I got all this time off, and I'm just sitting inside looking out a window at my Jeep, and I can't even get out to fix it. I tried one time to come get some wrenches and take the control arm off. I figured I could take the remnants of control arm off one day, measure and tighten the replacement control arm the next day, and on the third day I can install it. This way I'm not really doing too much, but just coming out to the shop here to get some tools. It wears me out. It kills me. It ain't no fun walking on crutches. I'm supposed to be getting a knee scooter soon. We'll see how that goes. If I get a little bit of mobility back, I'll feel a little bit better. But right now, very sad, very depressed. I feel like I let everybody down, which I know they're going to tell me I didn't, but I know I did. On the plus side, I have nothing to do but research and edit podcasts, so I might be doing some pretty decent podcasts coming up. Who knows? Might reach out to some friends and get some ideas or some help. All right, short and sweet one. If you're watching this on YouTube, I'm going to have my video of my trip in Virginia where I went down Forest Service Road 57 and yada 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 and all that. I'm working on editing those videos and put them up, which I guess I got no excuse because I got a lot of free time on my hands. So until next time, this is Nicky G saying, "Will what you got and be happy."